What up, everybody? What up? What up? How y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. New to the channel, man. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Appreciate my members for being members, y'all. We in here like swimwear. Not one pair, two pair. Yep. Roll to 3K, y'all. Another milestone ahead. Plenty more to go. At least I plan on going. Appreciate everybody for the support, super chat, super stickers, your engagement on my videos, lives, comments, participation, few giveaways I did. Appreciate everybody for all of that. Appreciate the people that do indulge on the channel and don't. Appreciate the people that do indulge in the channel and don't have the money to super chat, etc. All that good stuff. So, appreciation. But yes, we are on the road to 3K, y'all. I know it's probably not a big number to a lot of people. They're like, oh, he's talking about road to 3K. Yeah, well, it's my own personal accomplishment. So, pat myself on the back. Thank y'all for supporting. And, that's that. If you have a problem with anything or any content I put on my channel, you always can exit the building or find you somewhere else to go. The door is open. Matter of fact, I'll let you out. But yeah, appreciate everybody for everything. Like I said, road to 3K, y'all. We had a little bumps in the road. This definitely hasn't been a easy journey, but I'm gonna keep working hard and I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do on my channel until either I just stop doing YouTube or I get to where I want to be on YouTube. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's parts of the video. So yeah, I'm almost at 3K. I got a little ways to go. Not too far. I think I'm at like 2,800 or 2,700, something like that. So that's not too far, because before you know it, we'll be there. You look around and look back, you be like, damn, he back. I mean, he made it, but yeah. So we close to another milestone. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. So, like I was telling y'all before, and some more videos back. I had a little setback, whatever. Like I said before, somebody broke into my car. I got caught slipping, left my laptop and my iPad in the car. Somebody got me. You ain't got to worry, that won't never happen again. You ain't even got to worry about that. So you have fun with it while you got it. So God gonna bless me with another one. So it'll be all right. But I won't get caught like that again. That was a mistake I never usually make. But like I said, around that week, I was working like almost 200 hours and all that, this, that, and the third. So, I got a little complacent and, what I'm saying, I slipped up. So that's basically what happened. So, yeah, so, like I said, that won't happen again. So you enjoy it while you got it. You just don't let me catch you with it. But, yeah, we got some things coming up on the channel. For people that's been looking and seeing on the channel and stuff, I do podcasting and, all that kind of stuff too. So my podcast is just a few things that we got to get done with that podcast and stuff or whatever, like, copyright and all that stuff, because I'm not trying to put my ideas out there, man, and then, have to go through the worrying about people stealing and, all that stuff, which people are already doing in the world with people's content and all that stuff. So I got to get a few things right on that. But, time will progress. I get I get everything together and do, what I need to do fully. But if y'all have looked at the channel, y'all have seen me, just playing around with my podcast and stuff. These are these are practices. So I haven't actually got to what I'm going to do exactly yet. Like I kind of got most of it together, but I need to I need a few things that I need to tighten up on, get copyrighted and all that. And I need to make get a logo, not a logo. I got a logo made. I need to get a intro, intermission, and a outro for my podcast. I got my logo and all that stuff. I just need to make me like 3 little short intros, like I said, intro, intermission, and outro. But other than that, that's it for me. And get back to it and all that. So that's on the way. That's on the way again. So I'm gonna get back to that too, y'all. I'm gonna get back to that. I just gotta go handle the stuff with the insurance claim or whatever to get that ball on the road. But like I said, been working and all that stuff, so that's why I haven't actually been able to take the time off to go do all that just yet. But it's in the making, though. It's in the making. Just work come first. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fix that situation and handle all that. But I gotta gotta keep the income flowing. Just like if I had the income flowing on YouTube like that, then there would be no need of working, because I would be where I need to be and I wouldn't have to go to work necessarily like that. So it's about balancing and juggling real life and YouTube. Yes, I'm trying to definitely make something out of YouTube. What up, legend? What up? Something out of YouTube. I feel like when you start accomplishing stuff like that on YouTube and you weren't in that position, I feel like you should keep going. Like, I'm not gonna stop no time soon, no matter how depressing it gets, or no matter how frustrating it gets, step all the way up to being monetized. So like I tell a lot of people, I didn't come this far to get monetized to just flush this down the toilet. Like, this was actually hard work to me. If it wasn't to nobody else, it was to me. So I just look at it like that. Like, I'm not gonna give up my YouTube channel no time soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep pursuing it. I just get tired of it and just say, I don't want to deal with it no more for the most part. But other than that, I enjoy the content creating, meeting new people, talking, interacting, all that. I've actually met a lot of cool people, in this YouTube community. Appreciate them for the support, and appreciate everybody else for the support. So I've actually came to YouTube and met maybe a handful and a half of people. Right, legend. I'll be glad when I get to that big boy status of the money of YouTube. Definitely, even if it's in the couple of thousands. You can start me off with the 2, 3, 4 thousands. I'm cool with that. They can start me off with the 2, 3, 4 thousands. I'm cool with that. I can manage that. I manage what I got now, so I definitely can manage that. But and I know how to budget and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely manageable when you make the funds, especially on YouTube. It's definitely manageable. So that's why I'm gonna keep going. I know I'm not no big YouTuber or none of that. And I'm not trying to be mainstream, about a bunch of bad stuff and, all that kind of stuff. I just want to be, mainstream for, creating content, skits, making people laugh, podcasting, stuff like that. I'm not with the drama. I'm not with the drama on YouTube. I'm not with the drama off YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And plus, with all that being said, life too short for that kind of stuff. At least that's how I see it in my eyes. I ain't saying I'm no scaredy cat or no punk or none of that. But I'm just saying I ain't got time for none of that stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on in real life. So the last thing I need to be doing is hating on somebody else, or could really care less negative about what somebody else got going on and doing. I'm focused on what KL Universe got to do for his channel. I'm not focused on what that person doing on their channel, negative, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. I'm focused on the positive things. Everybody not perfect, and everybody has their reasoning for being on YouTube. What up, King? What up? So, you know what I'm saying? That's my reasoning. That's my reasoning of being on YouTube, like King and Legend. Never met them face to face. This, that, and the third. Cool supporters, cool subscribers, man. I get to some more people that come in here, but I see them in here right now, so I'm gonna give them their flowers while they're in here. If I see some more people coming here on the channel, you know what I'm saying, while I'm commuting, then I acknowledge y'all too. But for now, that's all I see. So I met you in 2019. Hold on, Legend. I'm finna read it. I'm finna read it. I met you in 2019, so including this year, I knew you 8 years. We're still pushing P. Definitely. See what I'm saying? I'm doing well, King. So you see what I'm saying? See what Legend just said? 2019, man. That's a minute. It don't even seem like that long. Seem like probably 2-3 years. It don't even seem like it's that long. But you see how time flies and stuff like that. Like they always say, time waits on no one, and time is not waiting on nobody. But I appreciate all my subscribers, but I mainly talking to the active ones. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I ain't got to do too much talking about that. Y'all know all y'all got to do, look at my community tab. Everything you want to know up there. People that I see live, I share. Sometimes I be a little late on the shares and all that, this, that, and the third. But you know what I'm saying? And for the people haven't been to their lives in a minute, it's reasoning. It might be the same reasoning you ain't been in mine, but we're not gonna get into that. But it is what it is. But other than that, I hope everybody having a good updating you on road to 3K, things, updating you on things around the channel that we just putting together for the most part. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'm not rushing it or trying to speed up the process or none of that. I'm not rushing. I'm just we just getting to it and processing it and getting everything together and put in place. Cause y'all give me pretty good feedback on my my podcast, and like I said, that one little bump in the road, that kind of did a little damage to me podcasting wise, because I would have made some more by now and picked up on a few other things. But small thing to a James though. Something else in life that I just overcome and achieve. That's all. Just gotta put your strong arm forward. I think it's foot. Y'all know the saying, but that's all. That's all it is. We just gotta do that, and it is what it is. But we definitely gonna prosper, and this too shall pass. If y'all know anything about that, it might have went over a lot of y'all heads. I lost Grandpa when I met you. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that, legend. I definitely remember that. I want to say I think I prayed too. I want to say I prayed for you. I prayed for you around that time. But yeah, this, few little updates and some upcoming things. That's why I've been going live with y'all on the phone for these last month or two, or last few months or whatever, because I got to get another laptop and I got to get another iPad. So that's why my content has been limited, because I have limited resources. And you can't go live on while your phone ringing and all that kind of stuff, this, that, and the third. So that's why I haven't been trying to go live on my phone. Like I've been playing my PC, played James Bond that one time. I kind of didn't get back into the James Bond yet, but I will. And yeah, like I said, we getting stuff together, surely, but slowly we getting stuff together. But yeah, what up, Sirius? What up? So yeah, y'all, we gonna get lottery at 700 million. Ooh, 544 million. Man, I need to take me $1 and play that, boy. 700 million, 544 million. Man, I'm good with either one of those. I come on YouTube and bless all my active subscribers. I want that kind of money. Man, how y'all doing today though? I don't think I asked y'all how y'all was doing. I started talking too much and then asked y'all how y'all doing. So yeah, my bad about that, y'all. But yeah, that's mainly what we got. It's mainly what we got going on though, y'all. Some updates, and then we kind of like in the rebuilding stage. We're gonna get the laptop again. We're gonna get some more podcast equipment. We're gonna get the laptop again. We're gonna get some little starter podcasting equipment again, and I'm gonna get another iPad. I'm waiting on the insurance and all that stuff. Then I'm gonna get that out the way. Then when I get that out the way, we're gonna get back to the podcast topics, and we're gonna get back to everything else that I was doing with the laptop and the when I met you, I was a young boy, and I'm a grown young gentleman, finna be 30 August 28th. Oh yeah. What's up? Hold on, let me see. I missed somebody. What up, Don? Appreciate it. Hey man, and I want to give now that I see her in the chat, I want to give a shout out to Amazon Don too. The other day she cashed at me $25. Appreciate that. And the funny part about it, I laughed and I thought to myself, I said, God don't make no mistakes. Because that day, like I said, y'all know I don't talk about my business like that. But that day, she actually blessed me with $25 to put in my gas tank. I wasn't going to get on here and tell nobody that, but the day she did that, I actually needed some gas in my gas tank. So I'm definitely grateful for that, and I appreciate that. And first thing I said, man, don't he come through when you need him? And so that $25 definitely helped me out, and thank you. It definitely helped me out, and thank you. So I just wanted to make sure I got on here and spoke on that too, because it definitely was a blessing to me, and it came right on time when I needed it. Like I said, I don't get on here and discuss a lot of my personal business with with people and all that kind of stuff. I don't get on here and discuss a lot of my personal business and stuff with people, or shit just in general. I don't get on here and discuss my business like that. But it did come in handy, and I want to tell you thank you again for that, and thank you, like I said, for everybody else who's super chatted. Like I said, I didn't want to get into that and tell y'all too much of my business like that, but I did tell myself when I did see Amazon done in the chat, I was gonna let her know about that, and and tell her thank you, which I seen in the chat, so I got that out the way. Oh yeah, nah, no problem. Yeah, definitely. What up, Polo? Let me make you blue, bro. I don't know why YouTube. I guess YouTube be doing that when people haven't been in here in a minute. What up, my guy? Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out that boy, that kid Polo. What up, my guy? How you doing? My guy? Drop your link too, bro. But let me see. I never understood the YouTube streets until Care Universe taught me. Thanks. Yeah, and appreciate you, bro. And I don't know everything about these, and I don't know everything about these YouTube streets. I just, help out when I get a chance, and I, let people know. You know what I'm saying? Things I know. That's one thing about me. I don't do all that gatekeeping with stuff like that, especially when it's not nothing really to gatekeep about. People be gatekeeping on stuff that don't even be that serious to gatekeep on. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper when it comes to that kind of stuff. Everybody gatekeeps, but the stuff gate people be keeping on now, it's not even really gatekeeping. It's really just kind of doing your homework, figuring it out, and go from there. But people be gatekeeping on the littlest things to help the next person out and all that. It's so much stuff that I've learned on YouTube from other people, and just watching and sitting back and listening. Like, it's crazy. But sometimes you gotta just do that to figure stuff out, because people definitely not gonna tell you, especially when they think that it's something that's gonna benefit you and it's gonna make your channel rise higher than theirs, or something like that. A lot of people do that on YouTube. Appreciate that, King. A lot of people do that on YouTube, and I'm like, man, that shit don't even be that serious with certain stuff. Like I did with my thumbnails and all that stuff. Like, man, making a thumbnail. I know y'all can see now. Y'all can see the difference of how my thumbnails used to look and how they look now, man. It's easy, and I've told plenty of people how to make your thumbnail look like that and all that, and it came a long way. You see how my thumbnails used to look to how they look now is crazy. But that's, you live and you learn, and all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not even a big YouTuber. I ain't gonna lie, I was paying people to make some of my thumbnails, but that's a learning, and I'm not gonna say a mistake, but it was a learning process. So now I learned, so now I know how to make my own thumbnails. So but that's one thing about me, and what people can't say. You can't never say I did not never pay for my services or none of that stuff. When I got my thumbnails made and all that kind of stuff, nobody can't never say that I didn't ever pay them and all that kind of stuff. You ain't gonna never get that kind of backlash off me. When I ask somebody something, or somebody charge me for a service, or whatever the case is, I'm gonna pay you. I ain't never ran off and did none of that. like some of the stuff that I've heard on YouTube that people have done. I'm like, and they ain't pay you. People did stuff like that, and people didn't pay you for that kind of stuff. But I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no names, but they know who did it, and the people know who ran off and did it. So I ain't gonna say no names about that. But what up, Tay Weezy? What up, Pawn Shop Weezy? I never understood gatekeeping. Really, I guess ones wants to be better than the other. Glow, right. Definitely, legend. It don't be that serious. It don't be that serious, bro. On the stuff people be gatekeeping on, it really don't even be that serious. Drop if y'all blue, man, drop y'all links too, man. If I ain't tell y'all, if y'all blue, drop y'all links. But y'all know I'm finna get off here in a minute, y'all. Y'all know I actually pulled over today, y'all, to give y'all a few more minutes. But we, rode the 3K, y'all. We gonna get there. We gonna prosper. We gonna grow. We gonna get better. Stuff happen, but we definitely gonna get there. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to my 3, 4, 5 hour lives and all that. So like I said, man, we rode the 3K. We not there, but we close. We closer than we was. Like I said, I think I'm at like 27. I think I'm at like 2,800. So I'm up there. I still got a ways to go, but I'm just celebrating the fact that I'm almost there. I got to go get my niece from school. Tell it when you go get your niece from school, you go get that PlayStation out that pawn shop too. But nah, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all know I gotta cut it short, man. I gotta go ahead and end it, and I appreciate y'all. So I thank everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, appreciate my members. Appreciate everybody that came through today. I'm giving everybody that's in the chat right now. I'm giving y'all flowers. So everybody that's in the chat right now, I'm giving y'all flowers. So, I definitely appreciate y'all. You're right, bro. People do gatekeep, but I don't see why. But it's up to you to make it work. Right, man. Y'all make sure y'all click that link. Appreciate you, Polo, for coming through, bro. And I gotta do the same, bro, and come back and stop by your channel, bro. So appreciate that, man. Like I said, I'm giving everybody in the chat they flowers now. So if you're in the chat, I'm giving you your flowers. If you come back and rewatch, I'm giving you your flowers. And I'm even giving the people that come in the chat and don't hit the thumbs up, I'm giving y'all flowers too. So with all that being said, man, y'all already know it's your boy Kel Universe.